Hi, do you have a manuscript or an essay to edit? Well, stick around because I'm going to show you how to edit a document with Grammarly downloaded directly onto your Word document. So today's video is in collaboration with LaMonique Mac and Justin Vandermark from Creative Writing Lessons, and I am Cami with Flash University for Authors. So today I have a document here for you. This is a flash fiction story that I wrote and is available on my website. And I just copied and pasted and I put a bunch of errors in it just to show you how Grammarly works. So when you sign up for a Grammarly account, you have the option to add it to your bar on your web page, and you also have the option to download. So when you download Grammarly, this is what it looks like. It will be over here on the right-hand side of your PC, and it's dormant until you turn it on. And you have to know when you turn it on, you cannot save any part of your document. So make sure before you open Grammarly that you save, then you go through the edits on Grammarly, and then you save it again because you do not want to lose all of the things that you have. Do not just click out because none of that is saved. So in order to enable Grammarly to edit your document, you have to open it. And as long as you are signed into your account, it should open right up. It takes a second. And here we go. And it's already immediately started editing my document. Now, you need to know that Grammarly is more of a line editing app. So it doesn't really notice, for example, the word air. This is not a proper noun. So it's not going to notice an error here if this is a lowercase h. Notice over here on the right-hand side is where all of my corrections are. And notice that it didn't offer one for the word air. That's because it's not already a proper noun or at the beginning of a sentence. So it's not going to recognize that it's part of a title. So Grammarly is not without its faults. Occasionally it does suggest something that is not grammatically correct, but it's very rare. I have found, by and large, Grammarly to be very accurate and a very helpful tool for editing my documents and my manuscripts. And as well, on top of that, it has also taught me how to use certain grammatical devices. For example, there is a specific type of comma that I struggled with, and I'll get to that later, and I'll tell you what Grammarly did that helped me. So if you notice, Grammarly highlighted this here in the title, and then it also shows me right here that it's incorrect spelling. Now, if I'm not sure what they're talking about, I can go ahead and left click on this, and it will open it for me, and it will tell me what the error is and what it should be changed to. And it will also give me a little paragraph here, sometimes just a sentence, that will tell me more about it. Now, if I think that this word needs to be added to my dictionary, I can press this. And it's not added to a dictionary that's shared by multiple people, but it's added to my own personal dictionary, which is great for when I'm writing a story and I have my character names and my places, my countries and worlds and stuff. So Prilea is the name of one of the countries in my novel. And it now recognizes it. You'll notice there is no error because I went ahead and I pressed this button and it added it to my dictionary. So I also have the option to delete or dismiss the suggestion if it's incorrect or if I don't like it. So for example, if they had told me that the name of my country was incorrect or the name of my character was incorrect, I could come and I could delete. But if I accidentally do it on something like this, where it really was a correct suggestion, then I can just press undo, and it's right there. So now if I want to accept it, I go ahead and press that, and it automatically changes it for me. But notice, again, it is not noticing that this is a title or the beginning of a sentence. And so that's something you're going to have to notice on your own. So going through, something that I love is that as you scroll, Grammarly scrolls with you, and it keeps the edits in line with the word it wants you to edit. So, so that you don't lose your place. And then when there's multiple in a row, if you click on it, notice it highlights it over here. Or if I see it over here, but I'm not sure which suggestion it is on the left-hand side, or on the right-hand side rather, then I can click on it here and it does the same thing. It pops up this whole little note card here and corrects it. So it noticed a misspelled word. It noticed, let's see, I don't think I did, I took away a capital at the beginning of a sentence. Let's try that, see if it notices it. It did notice this missing period here. Oh no, it says there is a noun or phrase. Oh, they were now in deep debate. They were now in a deep debate. Okay, so you can decide, does this sound right my way or does it sound right Grammarly's way? And technically, a deep is actually correct. It's not how I communicate, and so it's not what I typically use, but this is the correct form, and so I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Now, if you notice, they did not catch this lowercase t I have here at the beginning of this sentence. So again, it's not without its faults. You're going to have to find those things on your own. So let me go ahead and change that. Ooh, what did I just do? Undo that, huh? Okay. So now if I scroll down, I can look and see, ooh, they have a couple different suggestions here. Okay, so the red ones are when something is missing and they want you to add. The blue, if you notice that this has a blue dot and a blue underline, the blue is for things that it wants you to take away. So if they think that it's too long of a sentence, or if it's redundant, if it uses the same words twice, which is redundancy. I'm laughing at myself. I think I'm funny. Okay, then it will do a blue dot. Okay, so they noticed that there was an extra space here. So we can go ahead and delete that space. Let's say that I am good. Oh, see, they do not like my partial word here in my dialogue. But guess what? When you're writing a novel, that is a common thing to do. If one person cuts off another person and they quit speaking mid-sentence or mid-word. So if I come in here, I don't like this. They say, unknown word, nev. You're right, because the word is never. And I'm going to delete this, because that's not an edit I'm going to take. Okay, so here we are. We have a completed document. Let's just pretend, for pretend's sake. And I want to save it. Come over here, you press save, and what happens? Nothing. Why? Because Grammarly is still open. So you have to come up here, right here where it says close Grammarly, and you just left click it. It closes Grammarly, and now you can save it. And now my document is saved, and I can exit out. So I hope you found value in this video. This is how I use Grammarly. I've used it for my manuscripts and for my essays and a wide variety of different things. Oh, one thing before I forget. Grammarly sends you regular emails. I believe that they're weekly, but they could be monthly, but I believe that they're weekly, and it tells you what types of errors you made and which ones were most common, and it gives you the correction for those errors. So if you are looking for a fast, easy way to figure out what's wrong consistently with your writing versus just fixing a document really quickly, read that email. I told you I was able to improve my use of a specific type of comma. It's the introductory comma. That's a hard thing to say in a sentence. Say that 5 times fast. Ooh. Anyway, so with Grammarly's little suggestions that pop up here on the right-hand side, and then with their emails that they sent me weekly, I was able to start noticing when I was missing that comma in my writing, and I was able to start catching myself before Grammarly even told me it was missing. Now, if you have Grammarly open, it will edit in real time. So if I were to type onto here a nonsense sentence and Grammarly was open, it would automatically underline this and tell me, hey, this is not a word. Stop trying to spell it. It's not a word. So that is basically how it works. So I hope you love Grammarly. I hope that you found value in this. Please click like and subscribe. If you ring the bell, YouTube will send you notifications. Stick around because I give weekly advice for people who want to write, publish, and sell a best-selling novel. So, welcome to my channel.